Good evening. I'm Micajah Jackson with the JFK Report. On the left of me, I have Josh Barnett running for CD6 here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Big Josh.
On the right of me, I got Jerome Davison running for CD9 over here in Phoenix, Arizona, over in Ahwatukee, Mesa, and Chandler?
Tempe.
Tempe? Okay,
And
Tempe.
maybe the top of Chandler, but they're going to redistrict everything. They're going to change it. So it's going to be mostly Tempe, most of Mesa, and Ahwatukee.
Sounds good. And yeah, we need to get you guys in there, America First Patriots. There's a lot going on. And what I really want to start off with, I just saw something on Twitter the other day. I think it was last night. So apparently, Katie Hobbs might be dropping out of the race.
Well, she should.
And
Oh yeah, racist as heck. She already proved it twice.
Yeah.
So anybody like that, I don't care what side you're on, you don't need to be holding office.
Right. The black woman that she was going against, she fired her because she went to Seattle to see her son, and she didn't feel that her going to see her son was sincere. And she hired a white guy and paid him $40,000 more than she paid her.
All right, it's extremely wrong. So what I'm getting to, so what I just found out yesterday, so apparently she might be dropping out. Katie Hobbs, who's the Secretary of State of Arizona right now, and Kate Gallego, the mayor of Phoenix, is thinking about hopping into the election, which is interesting. You know, we have and then Katie Hobbs is going to rerun for Secretary of State. And I personally, there's something up with these white liberals out here.
Yeah.
They're no different than, for me, they're no different than the Jim Crow Democrats back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. You know, there's something off about these people.
Right.
And they want to destroy this city. They want to destroy our state. Homelessness is already on the rise. I'm seeing it every day. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Oh no, Josh, you're a private gym owner. And what do you want? What's your goal for helping out our state and helping out America for running for Congress in CD6?
Well, a lot of the things that we deal with will be federal, So, but with that being said, I want the 19 enumerated powers that were given to Congress to be 19 and not 19 million, because we've seen the federal government just expand and grow and grow and grow, and it needs to shrink. It needs to do the opposite. More of the power needs to give it back to the state. In a lot of instances, whether it be education, whether it be abortion, hopefully that Roe v. Wade gets flipped, because all that's going to do is get the power back to the state. So that's where it should be. That's where it should be. So, my goal is to shrink government, cut spending. We're never going to balance the budget the way it is now. So we got to do the best we can not to make it worse, right? Do the best we can not to make it worse. And allow businesses and small businesses and families to thrive. We got to put them in an environment where they can thrive, and that, you don't do that with increased taxes and all the regulation and everything else. The Trump policies that were pushed, the America First policies, are what work.
Yeah.
Cutting taxes, deregulating, allowing American companies and manufacturing to be competitive with the rest of the world, and that's what we need to continue to focus on.
I agree with everything you just said, cutting taxes. We're looking at Phoenix. I got here in September of 2019, before this whole pandemic started. Gas is outrageous now. Just for regular gas, it's almost $4. That's almost getting, Sheriff Lamb, all right, there we go. Now, Jerome, Josh over here just hit on abortions. Now, we all know that abortion is extremely impacting the black community in our country. It is. And it's disgusting. I know you're a pastor. Life begins at conception. Now, what are your thoughts on ending abortion and doing what's right for Arizona? And because in the Constitution, an unborn baby has the life to the Constitution. They have a right to live. It's in the Constitution.
Yeah. Well, Margaret Sanger started it. She was a Democrat. She was a leftist. She was into genocide, and she hated black people. It was obvious. And Hillary Clinton received the Margaret Sanger Award. These people are very dangerous, and they're hateful. I haven't run against a Democrat opponent, Greg Stanton. And one of the first questions I'm going to ask him, because I was an offensive player in the NFL. I was a running back. And so I don't believe that we should be on defense anymore, letting them tell us who we are and what we know. We're going to tell them what they are. And I'm going to ask him, knowing the history of the Democrats against my people, right? Why are you a white man being a Democrat? Why would you do that unless you're a racist? And I want an answer. And if the moderator try to get in the way, I'm going to say, shut up. This is between him and me, unless you want to get up here on the stage. But they need to start answering for the trouble that they're doing. See, this is the black people have not grown to 13% in this country because it's like worse than an atomic bomb hit the black community. Because we haven't grown to 13% in this country. And now, They're bringing these people over here from the border, illegals, and they're populating. They won't let them get the inoculated shot because they know that this shot slows down or either just cuts off reproduction. But they're not asking them to get it. That's the reason why, because of the birth rates.
Oh yeah, and you hit everything right there. That's what we need to hear, and I'm grateful.
Planned Parenthood, Bill Gates' father.
Absolutely, yeah. He was a eugenist.
Yeah, a lot right.
I didn't even know. That's new to me. I'm always learning something new every day. Okay, now the biggest thing we have culture-wise, to wrap this up here, I exposed a teacher here in downtown Phoenix. I forgot the guy's name, but he does work for Red for Ed. I should have remembered his name for this. But he's a 7th, 8th grade middle school teacher, and he's promoting communism and CRT in his classroom. He has a photo of Angela Davis sitting in his classroom. She was an open communist. She was tried for a double homicide, but they never convicted her. They couldn't prove it. She was awarded the Lenin Peace Prize. Now, I know we could do something federally, but what are your guys' plan, or what do you guys want to do to end this Marxism in our classrooms and start teaching Americanism?
Well, again, to me, it's a state issue.
Okay.
It's a state issue, and it should be at the state level. You have a strong governor, and like a Kerry Lake or somebody, or a DeSantis, they're not going to put up with it. Yeah. And what we can do, what I feel we can do, is we can support our state legislators in doing the right thing and erasing CRT, getting completely out of the classroom, cleaning everything up from the curriculum itself, and supporting parental rights. The parents should be there fighting for their kids and not be called domestic terrorists. It's disgusting what's happening right now. And when we win back 2022, there's a hell to pay for what's going on right now.
That's why I'm going to be on the ethics committee. Pencil neck Adam Schiff is going to answer for this whistleblower crap that he pulled up against President Donald Trump. I believe he is either the whistleblower or he coached the whistleblower. I'm going to sit on the ethics committee, and we want to bring the FBI in there, James Comey, James Brennan. All of them are going to have to answer for the things that they've done. Now, one thing that we can do as congressmen, we can set the budget. We don't want to put money in these schools that are pushing the critical race theory. We're going to shut all that down.
Amen.
We're going to have the majority in the House easily.
Oh, and I completely agree. We're going to get it, and we're going to win, and we're going to put the Constitution, and we're going to put God first, and then our Constitution, because our country was founded on God. It was great talking to you guys. I love seeing you guys all the time. You're out there on the rallies, talking to Patriots here in Arizona. God bless you guys. Let's have a great week. We're here in Turning Point here in Phoenix. It's a beautiful night out. Everyone's smiling, everyone's happy. We're just here to have a good time. And this is the JFK Report. Your host, Makeza Jackson. We're out of here.
JeromeForCongress.com.
Yep, real quick.
JeromeForCongress.com is my website.
BarnettForAZ.com.
All right, and you guys can also find these two gentlemen on Twitter. You're on Instagram, Josh, as well. Shadow Band. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. Yep.
Yeah, I'm also on YouTube.
Yep.
Truth Force.
You're on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I was doing a live on my way here, actually. Yeah, I was doing a live, having some fun, But yeah, I'm everywhere. I try to be, but I'm shadow banned so hard. But Twitter is probably my biggest platform right now.
Oh yeah, that's my biggest one.
Oddly enough.
All right, guys. We'll see you again. God bless America.
Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah.